Hermione 3, Module 3 and Module 4, third reading. At this stage, do not try to understand everything again. You have already done that. Now your job is different. You are building memory triggers. Every topic should immediately remind you of keywords, Latin terms, doctrines, examiner vocabulary, high-scoring phrases. Think, hash heading, trigger words, marks. Module 3, Individuals and Private International Law, Concept of Nationality and Domicile, Memory Trigger Connecting Factors. These are legal tools used to connect a person with a legal system. Remember the big contrast. Nationality, civil law approach. Examples: France, Italy, Germany. Focus, political allegiance to a state. Domicile, common law approach. Examples: India, England. Focus, permanent home and intention to reside. Quick memory formula, civil law, nationality, common law, domicile. Examiner keywords, connecting factor, nationality, domicile, permanent home, intention to reside. Personal law, memory trigger, status. Whenever you see personal law, think marriage, divorce, succession, family relations, capacity, status. Core idea, personal law determines a person's legal status. Examiner keywords, personal status, capacity, family relations. Marriage, succession, quick formula, personal status, status, marriage, divorce, succession, capacity, custody of children. Memory trigger, best interests of the child. This is the most important phrase. Remember, courts focus on welfare, safety, development, well-being, rather than strict territorial rules. Examiner keywords, welfare principle, best interests of the child, child protection, quick formula, child welfare, best interest principle, conflict in matrimonial regime, memory trigger, which country's marital property rules apply. Important conflict, Lex Loci Celebrationis versus matrimonial domicile. Meaning, Lex Loci Celebrationis equals law of the place where marriage was celebrated. Matrimonial domicile, law of the place where spouses establish their permanent marital home. Examiner keywords, matrimonial property, Lex Loci Celebrationis, matrimonial domicile. Quick formula, marriage place, Lex Loci Celebrationis, permanent marital home, matrimonial domicile. Matrimonial causes, memory trigger, actions affecting marital status. Includes divorce, nullity, judicial separation, restitution of conjugal rights. Examiner keywords, matrimonial causes, divorce, nullity, separation, alimony, memory trigger, financial consequences of marital breakdown. Keywords, maintenance, financial support, spousal support. Quick formula, marriage ends and its question, alimony. Stateless minor, memory trigger, child with no recognized nationality. Most important principle, best interests of the child. Examiner keywords, stateless person, stateless minor, child welfare, human rights protection. Quick formula, no nationality, stateless minor, best interest principle. Module 4, jurisdiction and resolution. Rules for choice of law, memory trigger, which legal system governs the dispute. Core question, not who wins, but which law decides who wins. Examiner keywords, choice of law, governing law. Lex causae, quick formula, foreign element. Choice of law, governing legal system. Characterization, memory trigger. Classification before selection. Alternative nation, classification, qualification. Core idea. The court must first identify what kind of dispute is this? Contract, tort, property, family law. Examiner keywords. Characterization, classification, qualification, quick formula, identify category, then choose law. Concept of Renvoi. Memory trigger, the ping-pong problem. Meaning, the selected foreign legal system refers the matter elsewhere. Important terms, remission. Foreign law points back to forum law. Transmission. Foreign law points to a third country. Double Renvoi, also called total Renvoi. Forum court decides exactly as the foreign court would decide. Examiner keywords. Renvoi, remission, transmission, double Renvoi, total Renvoi. Quick forum, foreign law, bounce back equals remission, bounce forward, transmission. Content of juridical law, memory trigger, foreign law must be proved. Golden rule in Indian courts, foreign law, question of fact, not question of law. How proved? Usually through expert evidence, legal experts, documentary material. Important addition: under the Indian evidence framework, expert opinion is required because foreign law is a question of fact. This is anchored in Section 45, Indian Evidence Act 1872, corresponding to Section 39, Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, regarding opinions of experts. Examiner keywords: foreign law, question of fact, expert evidence, Section 45 IEA, Section 39 BSA, quick formula foreign law, question of fact, expert evidence, arbitration, memory trigger, private dispute resolution. Key ideas: party autonomy, neutral forum, arbitral award. Examiner keywords: arbitration, party autonomy, arbitral award. Quick formula agreement: arbitration, award, partial recognition or enforcement. Memory trigger: sometimes a court accepts only part of a foreign judgment. Important exception: public policy. Examiner keywords: recognition, enforcement, public policy exception. Quick formula foreign judgment, recognition test, public policy check, legal recognition of foreign legal person. Memory trigger: can a foreign corporation or legal entity be recognized? Key ideas: juristic person, corporate personality, corporate capacity. Examiner keywords: foreign legal person, juristic person, corporate capacity. Quick formula foreign corporation, recognition, legal capacity. Master memory map: nationality versus domicile, personal law, status, custody, best interest principle. Matrimonial regime: Lex Loci Celebrationis versus matrimonial domicile. Matrimonial causes: alimony, stateless minor, choice of law, characterization, classification, qualification. Renvoi, remission, transmission. Total renvoi, foreign law as question of fact, Section 45 IEA, Section 39 BSA. Arbitration, recognition and enforcement. Foreign. This preserves the structure and memory framework while integrating the additional high-yield points: nationality versus domicile, Lex Loci Celebrationis, classification, qualification, remission, transmission, total renvoi. Section 45 IEA, Section 39 BSA, without removing anything already working well.